Ah, my animals didn't come back last night. Don't know where they went. Got to go and investigate. And throw a bear here because I'm pulling stuff out. But my burdoc's flowering. Look at that. The flowers on that. Anyway, I've got someone to help me weed today. So we'll go up there and chat. We're in December now. Alright, I'm getting ready for the markets. I said right. I've had someone here helping me weed. A young lady, helping me weed today, which is friggity awesome. So I'm going to go take you up there and show you. So this is getting ready for the markets. There's some eggs, some herbs, some frangipanis, and dragon fruit, and then my greens, which is warm, so I'm just soaking them a bit. A bit of a soak. Stop jigging around. Am I echinacea? There's just stuff here, yes, I know. It's a bit dry as well, I didn't water it yesterday. But it was so good having someone help me, so let me show you. Up the drive. So, what's happening here? This is a cabin that I scored for $200. But it cost me a lot more to move them here. So we had the backpackers here and we tidied up all this here. So the plan here is to put a deck out the front of that. Then I'll put plants behind it and hide it because I know the neighbour's friggin' not happy. Like, he is not happy. So it will be pretty hidden. Put some bamboo or stuff, and then on the deck put the bath out the front there, and it's just a little B&B. So this is part of my scheme to be able to support myself. Cover it with some bamboo and stuff, because the view that they get is hard to see. It's easy to show you on the way back. So yeah, this is all cleaned that up, but what it means is I'll actually moved Richard's rocks. This isn't the tree where he decided to end his life. This was just where we put the memorial from it, so I know where the tree is. So I might move that to actually where his last feet were and keep it there, because every day I say thank you for bringing me to this awesome space. So yeah, look at the view there. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to obviously make a little fence around it because the women sheeps. Okay, so let's carry on. So over there is a mess. Is a little solar pump that slowly trickles water up to the top, so it just sort of trickles it slowly, and a bit's been sort of dammed off, which is awesome. This still really needs tidying up as well. There's weeds starting up there, so you know, one thing at a time. But it's coal seams in there. You can actually see they used to mine coal here, and you can see the black. Maybe you can see the black there, so that's the coal. Now up here, the cement trucks got bogged. Cement ended up in places where it wasn't meant to be, but that's not a bad thing, because when the waters, they say that we're going to get a lot of rain here, but yeah, it look, there's me in the mirror. Hi me. Yeah, the track got killed, so I'm trying to see if it can just be graded. The backpackers whippersnippered all this up here. I mean, it's just really going to keep the weeds away. I don't know what I'm going to do with these banks, but anyway, time will tell. So we've, oh, Pip, you followed me. So we've been in here since 8:30. She was awesome, friggin' love her, she's great. I've put little borders around the edges, we've weeded it all out. It looked like that, and that's very ugly, I know, but I've just put blankets and plastic on it because I just can't keep track of the weeds. And I've lost quite a few plants because I seriously planted stuff and then 3 months later left. The goats have got in. They ate all my sunflowers, their stalks. My lettuces are still doing well. There's loads of little crickets in here which are eating everything. I've got gourds growing there. There's more gourds there. These are all, they all look limp and crazy because we've just weeded it and moved it, and then I've put that in there to make a little pond. That's something that you put on the back of your car. And all that up there was how high the weeds were. So it just really was upsetting me, and I couldn't come up here because it was like just too much. Still get sometimes overwhelmed, and she's just been awesome. So for 4 hours work, her and I've just smashed this out, which is really cool. So she'll be coming back. So that's the other cabin. That's going to end up being probably maybe in the office, because the generator's there. That thing is a generator. That's my dispensary. That's like a tool shed and storage shed. Those things there are giant tomatoes. So I'm curious to see how those are going. And the ginger's starting to come up, which is awesome. You can't really see it, but believe me, there's ginger in there. Sweet potatoes, I've lost quite a few of those sweet potatoes. I'm a bit annoyed about it. I have planted some others. I think I've got lots of red. It's just, yeah, now that mower's going, and there's piles of river sand, and I think it's something like dynamic lifter and cracker dust. So all I'm missing up here is the propagating area. Try not to walk fast because I've been watching some of my videos. So that's the view of Lilly and Rock. Fruit trees are still all in there. That's the devil's figs. These are poincianas that I got from seeds last year. Not the tall one though. Those are all moringas. So I'm trying to re-tick this. So it's all basically going to be re-ticked. I've got all those frangipanis to put in. Well, I pick them up for free, so I see them for free, and if I'm driving past then it's like, oh. So just using them for propagating material. Look at the packy packers. She's having a lay down. So yeah, so a propagating area is probably going to go the other side of this shade, but it all needs to be in shade. So I've got to put 4 posts in, and I've got tin because where these cabins were coming down, it was an old caravan park. So there's been no movement on the house for 2 weeks because see these panels there, like we've been picking up tin and just getting stuff, freebie stuff to use. Anyway, I shall drive up to the next bit. Oh, it's still recording. I thought I turned it off. I was just looking at the view. Awesome view, man. Look at Grandma. What an awesome tree. She's so much happier since I'm up here. She was looking really... See, the ends of her branches were really... She was dying, but she's not now. She's coming back to life. It's giving me goosebumps. But what a friggin' awesome view. Okay, well, I've already jiggled here now, so I might as well keep jiggling. So yeah, what a bargain for $200. So they've all got little verandas on them, so I'll have a veranda that will come out, I don't know, maybe 2 metres or something. That's my little view here, even though I'm right next to the neighbour. He doesn't mind. But I'll show you some of my art. So I had Keisha here. Door's a bit shonky. Door needs work. But they all need work. And there's a giant spider that lives in here. Like giant. But that's okay. He's been here longer than me. Yeah, so these are some of my pours that I've been doing. Did that one last. That one's pretty awesome. So yeah, that one was Keisha's. She came up and did one. That was an experiment gone badly wrong with oil on it, and it's still really oily. Where's the spider? So all the cabins basically look like this. So they've really got potential for bunk beds. Oh, yeah, this one's got an air conditioner. Yeah, potential for bunk beds, and then maybe a double bed, and then the other one's got a little semi-makeshift kitchen, which needs probably new cupboards and everything. Oh, damn, I forgot the shade thing. Yeah, so that's my little art space. I don't know why it's targeting that. And yeah, I'm just doing pours, which I haven't done any art for friggin' all ages, so this is the box where it all ends up coming out. But apparently you can pick this up and then, do you know what I mean, like do things with it. Use it to make stuff. I don't know what, but anyway. Anyway, probably not the time to do that while. Hey, you could make you could put rings around it and then put it in like a frame so it will show on both sides. So yeah, so I'm trying to work out how to do the pouring myself, because you pay $50 for that big bottle there. No, $30, and then I've paid $50 for the big one. And then I've been going to op shops and getting these for $2 or $4 or $5. They're not the best, but anyway. It's just really giving me a creative outlet. And yeah, I don't know where the spider is. He's really impressive. He's huge. But anyway, he was here before me. So that's what's happening. But it's pretty messy because there's so much going on. And there's me. Hi, me. There's lots of mirrors in these cabins. Don't know if that's a good thing or not. But anyway. Alright, I'm turning off now. So all this is going to be cleared, so this will all be clear. I'm going to clear all that. So it'll all be flat. And then all the septic's going to be out the back here, which is fine by me. And then all that will get cleared as well. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And once I'm up 2 stories in the bedroom, it's going to be friggin' awesome. The bush dunny got moved here because the backpackers were using it. They were windows. I went to the Kyogle tip. I got most of those windows for $60. And some of the big ones were in shops, and they're huge and really thick glass, because someone have said, oh, you need to have your glass, has got to be complying. And I'm like, I'm over this bullshit now. I'm over fucking complying and having to do all that. Seeing if my chase tree's still alive. I think I lost my Angelica. I hope it's alive. I don't know if that fence is on. I'm not going to touch it, just in case. Yeah, and that's the lettuce bed there, which Keisha and I weeded, and dug up, planted some more rosellas. So, and then look at the rose garden. That's full of weeds. Don't even go there. So I'm a bit dubious about planting down there because it's so wet, and we're meant to be having like really wet weather coming. But I think that's going to go, that tree. I think I need to plant some more trees around here and just say goodbye to that one. But to be honest, at the moment I'm just losing stuff because I can't do it all. My gladiolas looked impressive for a while, but now they've gone. I've put some sage and basil in there, but it's suffering. It's quite dry here, like it's because the spring, there's a spring that side, so that stays really moist, but here's quite dry, but there's no mulch. But that whippersnipper, that mower that I got for 500 bucks and then paid someone to mend for 100, is awesome because it collects mulch. I'm just not the best at riding it yet. But the sheep still come in here. They come and have a little mulch. It's getting there. I feel so much better now. That girl's helped me out, and I've got someone to help me. Because I pay people to do the big jobs, but I then think I can do the little jobs, and I don't end up doing them. So yeah, that's what's happening on the knob with Grandma. Hi Grandma, she's so much happier. Okay, I need to have food. I'm hungry. Got the markets. Markets. It's a hot day. Put a flame tree down there. The mangoes are still going. The little mounds there are the mangoes. And all the dragon fruit, but I've got to fill up that tank. Got to do this, got to do that. It's just never ending. But yeah. And the mowing's stopping that crofton coming back, which is really good. So this crofton weed, that stuff, was everywhere. But once it's mowed, and the grass comes through, it sort of comes back with less vengeance. And the sheep and the goats keeping it down. That's a beehive over there. I need to do it slowly. So they've got bees now. They're actually in a box. They're in a bird nesting box because someone gave them away for free. So they need to be moved to a hive. Yet another thing to do. I cut myself. But a year ago this was just higher than the car. Hard to believe. Hey Pips. Right, you getting in the car, Pips? You're running. Pips. Squeaks. Come on, Pips Squeaks. Get in the car. Right, it's going to have some lunch and then do the markets. You coming? He's so much better. I lied. I realised my sea container was open. So I got that from the tip as well. It was like 80 bucks for everything. These are doing well. Frangipanis. Those are the cashews. Those are cashew trees. How awesome. So yeah, this has just got to be sorted out. Got all those frangipanis to go in the ground. Guess I'll do a big line of them or something. I could put a line of them across the fence, couldn't I? That would work. Maybe I'll do that because they're pretty hardy. You can hear the water going in the tank. So yeah, these are the giant tomatoes. They're meant to be bigger than me when they come up. So we'll just see what they do. And yeah, it's a mess. But look at that. How cool is that? That's what it's all going to be like. Awesome. So I think I showed you this last time, but it was messy, so I've tidied it up. It's functional. Got my teas and everything in there. Richard's sitting in here with me as well. I keep scattering him around now because he's ready to move on to his next incarnation, apparently. But yeah, it's so cool. So cool. Awesome. But it's a bugger to shut. I'm still back. That's a white mulberry tree. And then there's carobs are in now. All the blueberries died. The peanut butter tree got mowed by the mower person. And the other one didn't get watered. So I'm a bit upset about that because they were telling everyone about them. But yeah, these are doing good. My first lemon's about to start. So I've got to write all these trees down because the cows came and got in here and ate them. And the goats, again. And I'll lose all the tags. That is a to-do job. Naughty goats. Yeah, but it's going to look good. It's going to go off. How lucky am I? I'm the friggin' luckiest person on the planet. I appreciate being here every single day. Richard, God bless you. You brought me to where I need to be. And he's always here. I'm always going to be here. And I'm starving. Awesome skies. Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a while till I get into them gardens. But yeah, lots of rainforest work to do. See what happened? It's getting there. Right, food. Feed me. Isn't Hercules so handsome? That's because I haven't got my seatbelt on. He's so handsome. I really want to get that thing off his ear though. See the bees? Slowly, zoom slowly. So yeah, that's a bird box. And they moved in, so there's march flies everywhere. What are you doing, Hercules? He shouldn't be getting far off getting ready to mate. I don't know, his goolies must be dropping. Yeah, I can see the bees. Alright, I'll show you the view from the B&B. So that's the view from the B&B. Pretty awesome, hey? You could sit in a bath and watch that view, couldn't you? Of course, out here, it's got to be tidied. I did put some grass seed in there, but it got too dry. I've got a load of grass seed that I bought. It's still waiting for the right time of year. But yeah, it'll come. It'll get there. And the chickens are doing an awesome job at crashing all that down. So what happens is I give it a, I don't know, a month or so, 4 weeks, and then I go in there with a machete and I chop it down. And then they go in deeper and deeper. One snake's come out so far, carpet python. But it needs mowing around there and then redoing again. Be nice to put one at that purpose. Okay, food, markets. I've been saying that 3 times. The more it is again, and dam's pretty dry. Hi geese. You good? Yeah. Alright, I'm going. See you, bye. It's Christmas Eve. I don't know if you can see that spider web. Pretty impressive. Full of rain. And there's another one there. don't know how well you can see them. So hello everybody, it's Boxing Day, or 24th of December. I've had surgery, had a varicose vein done. What a friggin' journey that was. Ended up going back into hospital because of the pain. But it's okay now, but I haven't done anything because I can't. I watched lots of TV. And then Pip died, which is friggin' awful. I don't really want to go into that. So for Christmas, I bought a puppy who is tiny. You won't believe the price of puppies now. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, since the COVID lockdown, people working from home, people now want puppies. Never seen so many schmoodle boodles. So she's actually very similar to Adora, which is a Maltese Chihuahua cross. And she's only been here not long. Drove all the way right up to Queensland to get her. Borders are shut again now. COVID's going up again. The world's having a great reset. There's a great awakening. Who knows what that bloody means. Anyway, so this is little Lily. I'm going to take her to the beach today because it's Boxing Day. Oh, I just bought a grounding mat for my bed. So you plug it into the earth in the wall socket, and I was asleep by 9:30 and I haven't been able to sleep because there was a bit of self-medicating happening with my pain. But anyway, over that now, and I just feel like I could sleep again. It was just the best sleep ever. So yes, not much happening. Marking assignments, going to the beach. It's been lots of whippersnippering needs doing. Pepper's not quite sure about Lily. That's still a bit of wallaby there. What if she starts eating your wallaby, Pepper? Oh, Pepper's deciding. So yeah, chickens aren't laying. So I picked another wallaby off the side of the road and hung it up in a tree down there to try and get them to lay again. Anyway, not moving much. I'm going to get... Oh, I just seriously had the deepest sleep. I've been awake like an hour and 20 minutes or something. But, yeah, I can't express the depth of my sleep. It was awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hello. Right. This is Lily. Hello, Lily. You're slinking, are you? She's a ferret. You're a ferret, aren't you, Lily? Lily. Let me go back. Little Lily. Little Lily the ferret. Which Pepper's being really awesome with. And gentle. And she loves my toes. That's my stocking for my varicose vein surgery. I bought an earthing sheet for my bed, which arrived 5 days ago, and it's just frigging awesome. Like, it's healing so fast. I was walking down the steps without a stick, without holding on to the beams, pretty quickly. So yeah, that's little Lily and a little alpaca at the end of December, and I've been busy in the garden, but it's too hot to do a walks now, isn't it? I'm trying not to get attached to her, but it's actually extremely hard. I daren't sleep with her because I'll squidge her. But she can jump on the couch now. After being here how many? 4 or 5 days. Just before Christmas. Ugh. Anyway, let's go. Oh, sun's coming up. There's been no bloody chemtrails for ages. But there is this morning. It's beautiful red sky before. It's been raining. Anyway, the chickens out.